been a couple months, but can anybody tell what kitchen I'm in? Anybody remember? I'm sure so many of you are like, literally, yes, you lived there for 10 months. We're back in Virginia, baby. Oh, I love this house. We left this little flower wreath behind that Finley gave me this for Christmas. But other than that, the Christmas lights are down. All of our little plants and random things on this mantle we took with us when we moved to Vermont, but we're here to get the rest of our stuff. Look at the view. I missed this view. Good morning, everybody. Morning glory indeed. Peachy! Peachy! Hi! Oh my god, hi! Reunited with my little lady.
So I miss you.
I miss you. Hi, Peachy. Don't eat my shoe. Don't eat my shoe. Hi. Ducky's still eating, so I'm gonna have my moment with Mrs. Peach.
You missed me? I miss you, Peachy. I miss you.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. You are my funny little lady. No eating my shoes.
I didn't know if she would miss me. She misses me so much. She's so happy to see me, my little Peachy.
My little Peach.
You're so excited you want to mount me.
I wanted to edit this in because I've never caught a moment like this on camera before, and I just feel like I need to explain like her behavior. So if you just heard what I said, you're so excited you want to mount me. She realized I was on the ground, so she tried to like climb into my lap, and when I was showing Finley this, I was like, she was trying to mount me, and he was like, no baby, she was just excited and she's so big she doesn't know how to show it. And I was like, I don't know, because what I've looked up about this is that oftentimes like female pigs will sometimes try to mount each other. Like there's always a more dominant animal when they're in a pack, and Ducky and Peach are a pack, and Peach is for sure the more dominant one. So I feel like when she sees me on the ground like this and I'm like breathing in her face, talking to her and doing little like high-pitched noises where it's audibly exciting her, she's like, oh, it's time to go, you know? So she tries to like climb on me, and I just have to physically get up and like remove myself from being, you know, dominated, because she is a very big pig. She is 200 pounds at least from her last checkup. So you'll see in this clip like how I react. I try not to like freak out on her or anything like that, because that doesn't help anybody, but I just like observe the situation, realize that she got too excited, and, you know, get up. So you'll see me doing that. But pigs are so funny. All animals are so funny. They do crazy things.
Okay. Peachy, you can't get in my lap. So excited. You're too excited, okay? You're too excited.
She does that when she gets too excited. She tries to climb up on me. Right when I leave, of course, Ducky sees me.
Is that my Ducky? Don't eat my knee pits. Okay, you need to calm down. Let's come under the shade of the tree. Hi, my little girl. Hi, baby. Look at your little beard. It looks like you have a goatee, funny lady. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. My maple syrup woman. My maple syrup woman. I should have showered after I saw you, crazies, not before. That's okay. I washed my legs again. Oh my god, I miss you. What's up with you? What did you do since July? Good girl. Immediately collapses. What were you doing since July? Look at your long hair. You're gonna move to Vermont. Do you want to move to Vermont? Yeah, you're gonna move in just a couple days. Got a really nice spot for you. Will you come cuddle me, Ducky? Oh, we just love each other so much. I love you. I love you. You're being a little more tame than Mrs. Peach. Mrs. Peach tried to mount me, Ducky. Isn't she a little crazy? Yeah, it's because she's so dominant. Yeah, and you're so submissive. Yeah. You're really an itchy bitchy. I missed you, my baby. I missed you. So you missed me too? Hi. 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 Well, your hoofs look good. Not too long. You look totally good. Not on your period. Maybe Peachy's ovulating or on her period. Sometimes she tries to mount me when she's getting a little revved up in her cycle. They seem pretty hungry though, so I'm gonna bring them some berries from the kitchen and refill their water. It's a beautiful day and the trees are changing. Yeah. Do you have anything to say? Hi. Do you have anything to say? You are my good girl, my ducky wucky lady. She's kind of fucking crazy. Just kidding, that's you, Peach. The lady Stephanie who rents the barn for her horses has been caring for the girls. And I guess because it got a little chilly outside for fall, she stopped filling up the mud hole. So I filled it up today and Ducky is just losing her mind. Absolutely in heaven. Couldn't be happier. I gotta get out of the splash zone, Ducky. You're so happy even though it's kind of chilly out. I'm literally in a hoodie and she's taking a mud bath. That's fun. Hi, Peachy. Hi. Good girl. You are good girls. Taking turns on the scratching post. Yeah, we could put a scratching post in the new pasture. I can have that arranged for you. It's just like this support wire that goes into the ground. It's not like an electrical wire or anything. And they love it. They scratch themselves on this every day. Yeah, twerk alert. It's time for the twerkulator.
One pair of pants later.
We're going on a family outing to Wegmans. Woohoo! Yeah, Larry. Rue's totally asleep on me. We need to get just a handful of groceries for our time in Virginia, so I figured why not go to the Mecca, my second home, Wegmans. Mr. Weg, what are you gonna get, chicken pot pies?
Cheese pizza.
All right, I'm doing some laundry. The washer and dryer have been stacked since we left, and the water heater was moved that we had to have put in when it's just too much to explain, actually. If you saw the vlog, you remember that happening. But I want to show you a little grocery haul. It's very small because we're just here for a couple of days, but I want to show you what I got. So we are a beverage family, as you know. So I got 2 big Vita Cocos and then 2 of the CO2 coconut waters. Me and Finley drink coconut water like every day. And then I got 1 raspberry chia kombucha because I learned my lesson. I bought like 4 kombuchas on our family trip and we only ended up drinking like 2 of them. So I'm just buying the 1 for now. And then I bought some kale to add into a recipe probably tomorrow. Some apples because I left behind a jar of good peanut butter here and I want to have apples and peanut butter. And then I just saw this and I was like, is this applesauce? These are like slow cooked apples, so it's probably more of like an apple butter, if anything, but I'm gonna bring this home if we don't finish it, which we won't while we're here, but I'll bring it back with me to Vermont. It's apple season, baby. And then I have a big thing of hibiscus tea here brewing. Finally got some Alani's and some chicken wings. I also was out of my marine collagen that I put in my adrenal cocktails every day, so got more of that. This is like the lineup that I have now for my little wellness drinky that I have every day. I have 1 pack of electrolytes, a scoop of this, 2 scoops of this, and then I do like half and half hibiscus tea and coconut water, and it's truly wonderful. So delicious. Sorry if you can hear Rue. I also just got a loaf of bread for breakfast, like just for toast or something like that. Who knows? And then I got dried mango for the ride home. These I have every day and I'm out of them. And then these 3 things are ingredients for spaghetti night tomorrow. And then I also got a pack of spaghetti. But that's pretty much all I got. And then I'm also making a delicious little pizza in here for myself because Finley ate at Wegmans at the hot bar. He got whatever is in here, some kind of meats, I'm sure, and also a bunch of these Wegmans bakery cookies. He got the snickerdoodle ones that have filling in between. Talk about tempting. But I'm about to have my delicious margarita pizza. I'm just waiting on... Oh, I actually have to go put in another load of laundry while I'm waiting, so bye. Dinner is served. At least for now. I may get more hungry later. Eat the other half of the pizza and maybe even some other stuff. Rue, are you having dinner too? Where'd you go?
The next morning.
Does this building look familiar? I'm back at One Life Fitness in Gainesville and I am so excited. I'm going to be kind of half surprising my Zumba girls. I am going to my Saturday class because I got in late on a Thursday. And so I never really went to like Friday morning classes or anything. If anything, I would go to like yoga. But on Saturday, that was my jam. Y'all remember, okay? If you were watching while I was living in Virginia for 10 months, this is my favorite class. The teacher's name is Miriam. She's an icon. She teaches not only here in Gainesville, but also in Sterling or Reston, I believe, like that other area. So if y'all live in Nova, definitely check her out. She's an amazing teacher and I'm so excited to see Miriam and Lamise. I posted on my Instagram story yesterday that I was like home in Virginia and I should have just hid my story from them because both of them replied and were like, so does this mean you're coming to Zumba? And I was like, it was supposed to be a surprise. But I'm gonna go back to my old gym and basically just like pay a walk-in fee and then go and say hi to my girls. So I'll talk to you after. I'm so excited. Oh, it's been 2 months.
1 hour later.
Guys, as per usual, class was amazing. I love Miriam's class. I love all of the people who go. It was so fantastic to see Lamise and her mom and just everybody, all my girlies. And I burned like 500 calories. I accomplished a 7 workout week, which is shocking because I was on vacation, but love that. And I got to talk to my old instructor, Miriam, just about like my certification and, you know, all of that stuff. She's so excited for me. And she's like, I can't wait to see all the videos. Like you have to put them on Instagram. And I was kind of brainstorming with her at the end of class because I told her that I have not like an interview, but I forgot to tell you guys this, but basically before we left town to come on this vacation and like move the rest of our stuff up, I went to a class that I really, really liked. It was probably like 2 vlogs ago. And after I left that class, I sent the owner of that building an email. And I was like, hey, I'm 26. My name's Megan. I'm Zumba certified and I would love to teach here. You know, I pitched myself to the instructor tonight as a sub for her, but I would also love to teach my own classes. And she emailed me back and said, you know, when you're back in town, come in and we can talk about it, basically. And she followed up with me twice, actually, since I went out of town, just saying like she would love to give me my own class. I was like, oh my God, this is so exciting. So I told Miriam all of that. But in the meantime too, we were talking about like online classes and little Instagram videos and sorry, my camera died. Not shocking. I had no idea it was even on low battery. But at the end of class, when I was talking to Miriam, I also was talking to one of the students who takes that class is an older lady. Her name's Jo and I love her so much. She's always like, I love you, sweetie. How are you doing, sweetie? She'll like kiss me on the cheek and I'm like, oh my God, it's so good to see you. She's just one of those women who only wants the best for me. You know, she'll be like, how are you doing in your new place? Are you lonely? Like asking me all these questions. I'm like, I love you too, Jo. Anyway, it was really good to talk to her too because I told her I got certified in Zumba Gold and I can do like chair classes or teach at retirement homes or senior centers. And she was like telling me her experience in those classes and spaces. And she was like, absolutely do that. You know, those people would love to have an opportunity to listen to music, like older music music that they love and take your class, and it would be good for you too, you know? I said, yeah, totally. But yeah, when I get back into town, I'm gonna go back to the same class of that lady that I really liked her class, and also talk to the owner of that building and talk to her about getting my own little class set up, and then I can let you guys know a time. I know that a lot of girls who watch me live in like Keene, New Hampshire, or like around Greenfield, Mass, Deerfield, Amherst area. And if you live around those areas and you would want to come to a class in Brattleboro, then I'll keep you posted on a day and time. But for right now, these are my options on the horizon. But it's very exciting times. And I told Miriam, because we did like all of our favorite choreography that I used to do with her and my friend Lamise in class, we did like Fuego and like all of our other favorite songs. There's like a new song out right now called Mucho Flow too that all of the Zumba instructors are using ever since ZinCon, which is like a Zumba instructor convention. It's like one of the most popular songs of the year. So she has new choreography to that I didn't know yet. And it was just so much fun to be able to dance with my girlies again. And also we made a video at the end of class for my other instructor, Rebecca, who I used to go to her classes on like Tuesdays and Thursdays when I first moved here. And she just had a baby Benji. So we filmed like a little video after class being like, welcome to the world, baby Benji. Love you, Rebecca. So I was happy that I was able to be in that too, a little cameo, you know, because a lot of the ladies who take my Saturday class, they weren't at my like goodbye class because not everybody comes every single week. It was like the middle of the summer when I moved away too. Anyway, I'm talking a lot, but it was truly fantastic to come back to this gym. And if you guys are ever in this area, One Life Gainesville, baby, it's an amazing, amazing gym, truly. Finley used to come here and just like work out on the equipment and machines and stuff, but the classes, whew, Wednesday Pilates, Friday yoga, Zumba, I would go on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, all amazing instructors. If you guys live around here, you should definitely take Miriam's class or Carrie's class. I didn't get to see her today, but that's okay because she came to my goodbye class and I'll see her soon. I told everybody, I was like, I'll be back around Christmas, like for sure. So fun. I love hanging out with them. Okay, bye.
Several days later.
Good morning. It's packing day and tomorrow is moving day.
Santa Dog Day. It's the most beautiful dog in the world.
We got our moving truck. We got a 15-footer this time. Last time we moved, we got a 20-footer, but we have less stuff this time. And then the trailer on the back is for the pig house, and we're gonna put them inside of the pig house and then put, do you see this wood pallet? If you guys saw when they first moved, we screwed that pallet onto their little hog house so that they wouldn't be able to leave the house and like walk around in the trailer. It just makes them feel more secure. So yeah, we're doing another U-Haul load. Finley's gonna turn the truck around, so I have to get Rue. Today we are going to be packing up the little house and putting it into the moving truck. And fingers crossed it doesn't take as long as packing did last time, because we don't have to pack up any of our belongings or clothes or, you know, all of that kind of good stuff from this house that we're staying in. We already did that. And so it's like kind of just, I mean, it's a furnished home, but it's none of our furniture. So it's empty and we just have our suitcases that we brought on the trip. But let's go look in the little house at the damage, because I kind of forgot what we left behind. We left behind some random workshop stuff like shop vac, feed tins, some scrap wood, a pallet, you know, random stuff on the outside. On the inside, our family never ended up taking our donations for us, like we said, but that's fine. I guess I could take the donations while we're here, or I can put those in my car because we did drive the Lexus down here. These are like empty boxes. All of this over here is all empty. And then we have our Christmas stuff, our chaise lounge chair. None of these two big pieces of furniture are ours. This is actually an empty box. And then these swings are ours. So I guess we'll take those in that chair and the Christmas lights. I was wondering where my Merry Mushroom set went. These chairs I got as a wedding gift. They were like passed down in my family. So those, we have our big painting in here. Honestly, this could all very much fit in the 15-footer. This is not ours. And then there's nothing downstairs. It's all empty downstairs. So we have, this couch is also not ours. This is my wedding memory box. I mean, I really think that this is a good size of things. Well, I feel good about this. Our old mattress you know, we got all the things. Oh, and our little outdoor foldable table. That will be good in Vermont because we don't really have any outdoor furniture right now. Oh my God, and I forgot about these chairs. See, there's just so much stuff that has been in storage for so long that I literally forgot about it. Incredible. But I do need to figure out how we're gonna move this mirror. And we do have one moving blanket here. Praise. We forgot our moving blankets and our moving straps. Very stupid. Well, 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 you excited to see another one of these?
Oh God. Feels so good.
Feels so fucking good.
This one smells weird.
Smells?
Smells new.
Oh, I like the smell kind of. Whoa, whoa. I kind of like the smell in here.
That sweet scent of chemicals.
She missed us. And we missed you. Gucci, Gucci.
Queen.
But you can come up the ramp, you know that.
She's always inspired me to pack my best.
Yeah. Larry, hi. Well, I just went in there and I looked at all the stuff that we have and I'm really not worried about it. I'm glad you got the 15 foot.
Yeah, we probably could have gotten 10, but I'm just not gonna worry about packing it up, basically. I'm
okay.
just gonna put it in. I think it will fit really easily in here.
So you're feeling amazing so far about the work that you haven't done yet?
I don't know if I'd say that.
10 seconds later.
Well, I totally blacked this out, but
I
we
mean-
do have a bunch of moving blankets here.
I guess we were probably like, well, we're gonna have to move all this shit. It's
Yeah.
gonna hurt.
$3 per bottle when returned to Wegmans customer service, but nobody ever did it, huh? Tech recycling. I might have to just go do this stuff today and get you some straps.
Nobody's gonna do that. The only thing.
No one's gonna do that. All right, I'm about to go on my donation run, take these back for 9 buckaroos, a $9 payday. I can't wait. To Wegmans, milk bottle return, and then taking these to Best Buy for just tech recycling. And in the back here, I have a whole bag of my old plastic hangers that I replaced with like fabric hangers. And a lot of places do not accept these as donations. Salvation Army, Goodwill, they both don't take them, but you know who does take them? Dry cleaners. So I just called a dry cleaner that's near us and they said, yeah, we'll take those. So I was like, yay. And then I'm gonna bring these into Goodwill. They're old dog bowls. And then we have like some keyboard keys, some old bags, 2 of Finley's like suit jackets that he doesn't wear anymore, and then just a bunch of his old clothes, as well as some pants hangers there. So I have some donation drop-offs to do, and I'm also gonna go get some tape. I gotta change into my orthopedic shoes though, because I'm gonna be on my feet for the rest of today. And Finley's starting. I thought that the basement was actually already cleared out, but it's not. There's just a couple little things left in here. Sorry if I'm out of breath. I had to move a large object. But these things in here are not ours. These are 2 mattresses that like stay in here for when people stay in the little house, but we've just been using it as a storage house. But these shelves are ours. These are ours too. This one, Expert Cleaners in Haymarket, Slade. They took all of my hanger donations. Love their work. All right, I'm back at Wegmans, but this time not for groceries, okay? Not allowing myself to get anything. Maybe a kombucha, okay? If I'm feeling crazy. But I'm just bringing back 3 bottles. I guess one might have, yeah, fallen over on the drive, but that's okay. And gonna get my money back and then carry on my damn ass chores. Well, I did lie to you now. I got a little bit more than just this kombucha, but that's okay. You know, such is the way at Wegmans. I was a little hungry too, so I figured I would get this Larabar. I really like this flavor, but I can rarely find them at stores around me, so when in Rome, you know? And then we're out of these, and I know that after a packing day, Finley's gonna want some coconut water. And then I also got this like unscented hand soap because it matches the color of the bathroom at this Virginia guest house, and there is no hand soap ever since we moved. Like, we took our hand soap with us and there's no even like a bar in there or anything, so I just got some soap for the house, you know, for other people who be staying there after us. Okay, next stop, Best Buy Tech Recycling. I've never danced to the Zumba song before, but I come up with my best choreography in the car, so I'm listening to this, and just the choreography in my head right now is insane. Great song. Anyway, I'm at Best Buy. Here we are at the Golden Gates, and I'm gonna drop off just a bunch of tech recycling. So if you didn't know that Best Buy does this, they do. You can bring in old cords. I have a broken microphone as well that I used to use for streaming. Those of you who used to watch me on Twitch during that time, it was just truly tragic. I would come on and people would be like, muted again, bestie. Yeah, you muted. So I'm just gonna bring everything in right there. All right, another successful errand has been ran. But I will say with the Best Buy drop off, every time I go in, I always ask where to do it. I'm like, do you guys have tech recycling? If so, where? And then they'll point me in the directions. Sometimes they have like a section for it. Sometimes you have to take it to the register. And so this time I had to go to the register and drop it off. But they also told me that they have like a limit on how many things you can donate, but they didn't tell me what the limit was or like if there was a size, you know, limit that they wanted or something. But I just had that little bag of like microphone and cords. So they were like, yeah, we can take all that, but maybe for larger things like TVs or things like that, larger appliances. I don't know. Maybe they got some rules about all that. You can always call ahead to the location that you're going to and ask though. But now I'm going to go to the Salvation Army because I don't think that there's a Goodwill donation center around here. Let me just double check. Yeah, the Salvation Army is like right down the road. And that's my last stop. And I'm just listening to my Zumba playlist again and trying to get all my choreography down in my head. So it's truly a party in the car today, for a party of one. Salvation Army was a sleigh, as per usual. So I dropped off all of my little donations there, and now I can head home because I don't got nothing else to do out on the town. I nailed it. It was a very successful day. I was hoping to be home by 3, and I'm heading home at 2, so that was fantastic. All right, let's check in on the packing progress with Finley. He had some guys who are working over at the barn come and help him with the heavy loaders. Wow, you guys really got a lot done. You got some heavy things loaded up in here. Our chaise lounge roof. Do you want us to load you in? Is that the problem? Looks really good in here though. Total sleigh. You're killing it, sir. You're killing it, Smalls. Let's go check in on what's still inside. Progress update.
So this is not ours?
No. Nothing. These are all empty. I just like loaded those all in. But the mirror's ours. Wow. Oh my God, babe, it's very empty. Oh, this is the Merry Mushroom stuff. I keep talking about it, but I'll probably put this in with me in the car by my feet. We got the bed frame.
What about the painting?
The painting, we should put like a moving blanket over.
Can we put that in the Lexus?
It doesn't fit.
You sure?
Yeah. Oh, my wedding stuff. Yeah, this kind of needs to go in a more secure place too. My crown and whatnot. Good thing I have enough time for tomfoolery since you've been doing so much on your own. Say that you remember, our wedding in September. Even though it was June.
You wish it was in September.
No.
I love September.
You love September so much, Rue. September is over. I can't believe it. Okay, this is my precious cargo vintage Merry Mushroom. So I'm gonna put it in the car with me, which I'm driving with the dogs. It's basically the same deal as last time. And then Finley will be driving the moving truck, towing the pig's house as well as themselves. But this is the rest of our stuff. I'm wondering too if he found our mattress liner, because we both swore that we left it here, but I'm not really finding anything. Well, quite honestly, there is not a lot of packing that I need to do, so I'm just trying to do other random tasks right now. So I'm taking out the compost that we produced while being here over the past few days. We were like hanging out with family for the first few days, so I don't know if I already said this, but it's Monday, and we're planning on going tomorrow morning back to Vermont. So we got here like late Thursday night. So we've just been like seeing Finley's siblings and hanging out and stuff like that. And you know, football Sunday was yesterday as well. But I just took out the compost and I'll wash this bowl when I get back, and I'm gonna bring this to the mini fridge where the eggs are kept. And Finley hasn't asked me for like any help. He already got all the heavy lifting out of the way, so he's just doing his little special touch packing and sorting, you know, making sure all the chairs are like correctly stacked on each other, stuff like that. So I'll give you guys a progress report on him in a little bit and show you the progress of the truck. Hi, chickies. I know. They are funny little ladies. Hi, girls. Well, you're very covered in mud. Ah, she's gonna eat me. They just had some citrus. They had some lemons and oranges and really liked them. That's the first time you've had those. Bye. Girls, you're gonna move up to Vermont tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, you don't really need to push on this gate so much. Okay, we have a little progress packing update. Rue found a ball that she left behind at this house. Where even was that? Where did you find that? Finley's dad gave us this antique like Irish pub table or German pub table, I think. And it has these, you know, big benches too. So he just got that from the fire pit and is loading it in. I would say this is very successful. We just realized that these are actually collapsible iron legs on here. So we collapsed those bad boys down. But look, so good in here. It's really filling up, but not in a bad way. It's like, I think this is really the remainder of it. I know you just want to play baller. I know. You are totally cracked out, bro. We just have to pack this chair, a little handful of these things over here, in that mirror. This was like our welcome mirror for our wedding. Put that in, space heater, this big box, in that little box. But other than that, we don't need anything else in here. Woo! Well, I don't really have much tests to do, so I found some bubble wrap and I'm just wrapping it around this mirror. But I totally forgot to get tape while I was out, which was stupid and unfortunate, but we haven't really needed it because we don't have that many boxes that were needing to be taped closed. So all the other stuff that we had here was like already packed up and ready to go. So that was definitely very convenient and made this all a lot easier on us. There's only like a couple smaller things to load and then we're pretty much done and ready to go in the morning to load the pigs and then we can head to Vermont. So easy. I feel like it's gonna be pretty easy to get everything out too. Obviously I wasn't here when they were loading some of the heavier stuff, but I just feel that way, I don't know. You know, I'm just being optimistic. That's the way you gotta be. It's pretty weird to see this little house empty though, because it used to get rented out and there was like somebody living here for a little while, and when he moved out, I mean, we had people stay here for our wedding, like our wedding party. Some of our groomsmen and their girlfriends stayed in this little house, and that was the last time I saw it empty. So that was like a year and 3 months ago or something. But ever since then, you know, this has been filled to the brim with our crap. So I'm happy that his parents will get to have this back, and I'd be curious to see what ends up becoming of it. I love this place. It's really cute. I was just looking at the walls and the beams and stuff, and I'm like, this place is pretty freaking cool. They have like the log cabin kind of vibe on the walls. I'll have to show you. I'll insert some clips of the beams in the walls while I'm talking about them because it's just such a cool little building. And it overlooks the garden as well on this property. So who knows what will become of it, but someone will probably move in, I feel like. Personally, I would have somebody move in. This place is sweet. Good thing we have this painter's tape. Friggin' idiot, I can't believe I forgot the tape. I did all of my errands so beautifully, except for that little errand. Whoops. How are you feeling about everything, babe?
Pretty good, I mean.
Pretty good day's work.
The next day.
Howdy there, Rick James. It's been a while since we've talked. I'm gonna go get the pigs loaded up for their second road trip. My pigs are very cultured animals. They've been a lot of places. Well, Meg asked me to film that, so I'm gonna try to get some clips. How you feeling, Ducky? You got a big day ahead of you. Peach, got your game face on, got clover in your lips. Y'all got no idea what's coming. That house is empty. Empty our shit at least. Yeah, I think that they had it like I guess that's what we had to do last time. I guess like coyotes, but you don't have to have a pack of coyotes. Yeah. Do you guys need them where they were? I'm feeling optimistic. Alright, so we got the feed here. We got the house up on the trailer. Going good so far, now the hard part. This is the real challenge. Alright ladies, come on. Hey, get your head in the game. They're too used to you feeding them. Ducky said, come on. Hey, Ducky.
They want Beto.
Beto.
There you go.
That's pretty good, Peach. That's pretty enticing. God, they were so easy the first time. Little lady. Come on. Come on. Come on.
There you go. Uh-oh. There you go.
I don't want to freak her out.
Yeah.
Might just wait and let them kind of eat their way back there. Thanks. Or I guess we could just kind of lift up the...
Ready for your trip. How long is the drive? 19? No, 14 hours?
No, it's not that bad. It'll probably take us 10 hours because I'll be
10
going
hours?
slower, but it can be like 8 hours or whatever if you're...
I thought it was farther than that.
No, it's not bad. So it took us like 14 hours with stops and everything when we did it, you know, with the big haul
with the
last
big-
time.
okay.
But even with the pigs, it should be faster this time.
Good morning, it's moving day again, and we are getting the rest of our stuff out of Virginia, and it feels very exciting and final, you know? Just like having our stuff here for the past year. We moved here in September of 2022, and now we're back in early October moving the rest of our stuff out. It's October 3rd today, so our stuff has just been in storage in the little house for so long, and like I said when we were loading some of the stuff, like it's been in there for so long that a lot of it I'm like, I forgot we had that, you know? So it's gonna be very fun to finally have all of our stuff in Vermont and be able to like start decorating at least some spaces that aren't being actively renovated and all that kind of good stuff. So Finley loaded the pigs this morning with some help, and I was here packing up. I had all of the suitcases in here and I was like doing laundry and putting that all away because after the California trip, some of our clothes were a little stained and a little gross. So I ran a quick wash and a quick dry this morning and got everything packed and ready to go. So I'm gonna show you what my car looks like, and then I'm gonna drive Finley over in the Lexus to the barn, and he's gonna get in the moving truck towing the pigs, and I will caravan behind him up to Vermont. So the trip, if you're going like 80 miles an hour the whole time and you don't really stop, it's like 8.5 hours. But with the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit on the U-Haul and the weight that we're towing, we'll have to go slower, obviously, and so we probably won't get there until midnight because our goal was to leave by 12, and it's 11:55. But we are right on schedule. I feel like the train conductor in my favorite Christmas movie, The Polar Express. Okay, I'll go show you everything. Okay, let's show the car setup, Rue. So I have my mini Malcolm. The dogs are gonna sit here. I just have to move their dog beds. I was gonna drive Finley over to the barn, but he ended up walking over. He found a shop vac that he accidentally left outside of the little house here, and so he found it down there and was like, shit, I gotta put this in the moving truck. I said, okay. Larry's about to load in too, but this is some of Finley's stuff that I'm gonna have to bring over to him. But me and the dogs are gonna be riding in style. I got my Lara bar that I didn't finish this morning, and my 3 beverages. I got my coffee, my adrenal cocktail, my big jug of water. I got my backpack there, my big Malcolm for back support, my little purse to bring into gas stations and such. I'm gonna move these beds over next to me. Finley's bag will go with him in the moving truck. The dog food's here, as well as a little snack bag right here for me for easy grabbing, and a sweater if I get cold, which I probably won't because it is very hot out. But I'm also bringing the Merry Mushroom set, as well as some of my like wedding headwear. I love how I spelled it wrong. I don't know why I did this. I was gonna put like headwears and then I scratched it off. Anyway, I have my suitcase, Finley's suitcase. We have our chair in here as well, our office chair, and a shelf that's like right here. But other than that, you know, I'm towing a small load today. And Rue's very tiny to take too. Okay, let's get the dogs all loaded up and go. All right, dogs, let's ride. Rue is really exploring the car already. She wants to get on my lap. Bye, little house. Thanks for holding our stuff for like a year, a little over a year actually. Finally moving out, Larry. Let's go to Vermont. I came over to meet Finley at the barn, and I had packed some snacks for the girls. So every time we stop, I can feed them a little something. So I'm gonna give them some kale to start. Hi, girls. You're in there safe, huh? There you go. There you go. That's a little kale for you. You don't want to eat it? What's on your face, Peachy?
Okay, I'll come in there, check it out. I heard you loaded in pretty good, Peachy. Ducky gave a little more trouble, but you girls are very nice, and you're gonna have your air coming in from both sides, okay? And we'll let you out in the morning tomorrow. You're gonna have a good, safe trip, my fatty wog-wogs. Okay, safe driving. Let's go. Oh, it is just beautiful out. Everything is going swimmingly. I'm caravanning behind Finley successfully. We only have about 8 hours to go if everything goes as planned, and life is amazing. Goodbye. We're at our first stop and they're not having fun. I know. We only have a couple more hours and then we're gonna be in Vermont. No more moving. Yeah, I know it's hard. This is gonna be your only time that you have to move. Yeah, you'll stay in Vermont because that's where we're gonna live. Okay? Oh, her breathing.
Hi, I'm editing, and I just want to put this in. I assume that a lot of people watching this have never moved livestock before, and it's not a fun experience for anybody involved, you know? And typically, when farms will move livestock, they'll put them in like a livestock truck, like a shipment service. If you've driven across country, you've seen trucks of cows. They will just have aerated holes on the sides of the trucks for the cattle to breathe and defecate out of, which is wild, but they do pretty much the same kind of thing for pigs. So just for some perspective, they've already done a 5-day long trip in this little house that they're in, where they had to drive cross country with Finley, and this little house was loaded into the bed of his truck, his pickup truck. So they were even higher up off the ground, and pigs don't like to be off of the ground. So that was already a big experience for them last summer, and then this is actually a lot more chill than it was then in that situation. But right after I filmed this clip, we poured water on them because they like to be cooled down from water because pigs don't sweat. So you could see Ducky in that clip being like and you could see with Peach too, she had spit all around her mouth because she was being so vocal from not wanting to be on this journey. So she was snorting a lot, doing a lot of and then all of her spit kind of came around her mouth. So she's not rabid, by the way. She just was being really loud. So yeah, also at this gas station, multiple men came up to me while Finley was inside getting some water from the gas station to pour on them, like filling up his water bottle or whatever. And multiple men came up while I was like standing in the trailer filming them and talking to them, and were like, "Is your husband making you ride in the back? He put you back here?" I'm like, "No, sir." And like this man was like on his motorcycle, would not leave me alone. I kept like physically turning my back to him because I was worried about my pigs. You know, I'm not really trying to have small talk. I was just like, "Yeah, we have pigs in there." And he was like, "Oh, how big are they?" I'm like, "Sir, you need to get on your way, okay?" I didn't say that. I just literally turned around and was like, "What's happening?" Just comforting my hogs in peace, okay? Anyway, I just wanted to edit this in because I'm sure a lot of you saw that and were like, what's happening here? But again, what I was telling them is they're not going to have to move again. This is their forever state. So there will not be more relocating of the honker hogs. And after this stop, they chilled out significantly. This was the first stop we made. So when they saw me, they were like, "Are you seeing this? This is terrible." I said, "I know. And I'm going to get you some water and cool you down. Okay." But also you have to limit water and food on trips like this because you don't want them to like go to the bathroom in where they're sleeping, because then they have to stay in it and it's stinky, and pigs don't shit where they sleep. Just little fun fact for you. Okay, enjoy the rest of the video. I don't think you guys are understanding Pennsylvania right now. Oh my god, the colors. Like, I can't even capture this on film. This red one, oh, fuck me up. Oh my god, there is just so much color. I'm really enjoying this drive. We're near St. Clair and Frackville. This is really good, pristine fall colors. Just beautiful. We have about an hour to go until Scranton, which is the way that we always take so that we don't have to go through New York City. And I've just been listening to Becca and Gray Becca Martinez. I don't know if y'all follow her. She's a mommy blogger, but she used to be on The Bachelor. And she has a Patreon where she does like podcasts with her husband. And they've been reviewing the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, which I'm also actively reading, and they hate it and I like it. And I just like hearing their opinions. It's very silly. So I'm listening to their second one and enjoying these fall colors while I follow Finley. Here, my little stinker pictures. Couple more hours.
Several song-filled hours later.
Okay, ladies. One last night in Piggy Prison, and then you're free to go.
But we're home in Vermont.
Your sow sentence has almost been served.
They did a good job. Good night, Peachy.
24 hours in hog hell gets you to hog heaven.
Not even 24 hours.
Basically. Will you read this?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take this pallet out so
Rue's just announcing that she's home. She's letting her sisters know that it's safe here. Yeah, you made it, and you did so good, girls. I know that was a little annoying, especially on the highway, but you did really a nice job. We totally came home to full-blown fall, y'all. This was a way shorter trip than last time. Yeah. We made it here by 10:50.
I feel like last time I had to get gas like every 2 hours. Like...
Yeah, with the wait. And this time we only had to stop twice. The dogs really want to go inside.
It's not much more space.
It's a little bit more space, and that's just so you can kind of come out and look around, and then in the morning we let the ramp down. Yeah. And we'll bring some water out too. She doesn't like the feeling on her hooves. All right, guys, I'm gonna end off this vlog here after I say a couple of things, but you just saw in that last clip how, you know, we took the pallet off so they would have a little bit more room in the trailer at night to walk around, but it was pretty late, so they were just gonna go to bed anyways. But I said that she doesn't like walking around on the crate, Ducky, because she was coming out to explore, so we laid down a bunch of like broken down boxes so they could walk on the cardboard, and then we put their little water container out there and filled it for them so that they had some water to sip from, but then we were just gonna let them out in the morning. But in the next vlog, you will see the whole pigs in Vermont journey of the first few days of having them here. It has certainly been eventful, but I'm so happy that they are here. And, you know, we were kind of playing around with the idea of leaving them in Virginia for the winter, but both of us just missed them so much and didn't want somebody else caring for them for, you know, that period of time. It would have been months and months until it's, you know, gonna be good enough weather to bring them up here. Like if we didn't get them now, we probably wouldn't get them until spring, which would just be way too long. I don't want to be away from them for that long. So we brought them up. And in a couple vlogs down the line, I'll show you guys, you know, what we're gonna do to winterize their little shed situation. But they're basically gonna have a much bigger 10 by 10 shed that Finley has been building for them. And then their little house, the wooden house that they moved in, will be inside of that shed where they could sleep in there if they want. But the pigs are definitely going to have a whole dedicated vlog to them in the next video. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I've been getting a lot of comments and just DMs and stuff being like, I'm so happy to see them again. I miss Ducky and Peach so much, you know, all that stuff. So thank you for saying that. And we missed them too. And we're happy to have them here. And we've been just like talking to all of our neighbors around about the pigs, and they've been so freaking nice. They've been like, if you guys ever go out of town, you know, I can just walk up the driveway and feed them. So you just let me know. And we will have a lot of stories and adventures in the next vlog to tell you about. But in the meantime, I just wanted to end off this one and say, I hope you enjoyed it. We finally got everything out of Virginia and are so dang happy about it. There's so much stuff, like even this chair that I'm sitting on right now, I'm sitting on the chaise, and then I have my little treadmill next to me. There's still, our life is still in boxes, but like I have, you know, things around me where I'm like, wow, I'm so happy to have that. I have my desk here. So we're gonna be slowly but surely decorating, finding places for things, and just showing you the process along the way. But give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment down below, yay. Just say yay if you're excited that we got everything out of Virginia, because we certainly are. And it just feels fantastic. Anyway, I could talk about this for a while, but I'm gonna end this off here. When I'm not on here, you can find me on Patreon as well as on my socials where I'm just Meghan Hughes, but I post more onto the old Patreon page, so you can go find more on there. And I will just see you in the next vlog. Stay smiling. Bye, y'all.